This game is rated M for mature. It contains suicide imagery with the use of a gun. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Persona 3. I'm Tennille.
I'm Sean.
Hi guys. You ready?
Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. Check status. He's got a katana and other things. Just basic armor stuffs.
Yep.
I was gonna say you could check his persona.
Oh.
If you tab to the right, you can see that he has Hermes
Yeah.
of the magician persona. He starts
Arcane.
with Arcana, yeah. He starts with Cleave, which is another physical move, but he'll also be getting Agi soon. He is strong against fire, so he'll take less damage from fire, but then he's weak to wind. So wind will hurt him.
Alright.
And what you got, Yukari? So this is Tartarus. She's got a bow. Important thing to note about a bow. Its accuracy is garbage.
Oh.
So we don't really want her using
Her
bow a
weapon.
whole lot. I will say it is a piercing weapon.
Oh, so that's good to keep in mind.
Because there are different weaknesses to different things.
Yeah.
She has Io. She has Dia, which is healing magic. Like it heals a little bit of health.
She is also weak to lightning, but strong against wind.
Cool.
Alright, so without further ado, what is this thing?
That's a teleporter. We can't use it yet.
Alright, so without further ado, we want to jump in?
I think it's time to get started.
Alright everyone.
Time for us to get started.
Are you ready? Yep, let's go.
Good luck. Time to start with block 1 of Tartarus.
Go to the next block.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
That bitch. I want to kiss her.
How dare she look out for us?
All right, let's begin. Keep in mind that these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor.
Look at their weapons.
Uh-huh.
Guys,
They're huge.
quit waving them around.
All right, so this is a randomly generated floor. There always are. If you find a suitcase, they have something in it. Snuff Soul, I think, restores some HP. Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the X button.
I was about to say, how do hit?
If you can hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle. Also, if you hit it in the back, you're like guaranteed to get a knockdown.
Sweet.
Inform me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Sure, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Yep, we got it.
Okay. Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
All right, so we have all the options before, but we now have something called Rush, which will just force all of the characters to just charge in and attack in rapid succession. This is useful if you're battling something weak and you don't want to take time to waste any of your stats on it.
Which, do we want to try that?
I would say just use some normal attacks here. Let's see how strong this thing is.
All right.
Cowardly Maya. Oh. Right. We don't have control of our teammates.
Nope, I see that.
You know, I forgot that.
Is that always a thing?
Go into our menu quick. Go to System. It might be something we cannot change. Config. Vibration, voice, auto advance off, cursor memory, tactics memory. You know what? That is true. We can't control our teammates. I forgot. This game sucks because of that specific element. We cannot control our teammates. We just have to hope that they use the correct abilities when you give them the chance.
All right.
We can say rush, which will force them to only use their attacks instead of like using any of their skills.
Right.
There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? A staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. What? We can't explore more today? There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit, so try to surprise your opponents and strike first. If you are able to strike the enemy before you are spotted, then you will gain the initiative. On the other hand, if an enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. So if you hit it in the butt,
boom,
it's very good for you.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Yeah, go ahead and tell us a little bit.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills,
good to know.
on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics.
Super useful. The first time an enemy is analyzed, you may have to wait a while for the results. From now on, whenever you analyze that particular enemy, you'll receive the results right away. While you are selecting your target, if a question mark appears above the enemy, that particular enemy has not been previously analyzed. We definitely want to do that. So we can access it by L1.
Do you follow?
If we press L1, we do that immediately, or we can go into the tactics menu and tell her to do it. All right, so L1.
Oh wait, that's R1. There we go.
Yeah,
L1.
so you can tell her to scan one of those two.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Cool. Now we have to wait a little bit for her to scan it. In the meantime, hit it. Also, I think it's weak to fire.
Yeah.
So we can try out our Augie, which takes 3 SP. I'll let you know, restoring SP is very difficult to do.
Attack the enemy's weak point.
And because you exploited its weakness, you have knocked the enemy down, which means you get to do another move.
Yeah.
One thing you really, really want to do is knock all enemies down at the same time.
So, let's do that again. Put on the other guy.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Hell yeah!
Let's do it.
If you knock all enemies down, your team gets to rush in and just obliterate them, doing massive damage to all enemies on the field. A revival bead, that's very useful.
Very, very useful.
Bring someone back from the dead. And there's an item. A medicine, that definitely heals us. In some capacity.
Yeah.
There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach it carefully to avoid being spotted. The map will be quite useful as you explore, so use it often. Oh yeah, definitely. The map will tell us if there are areas...
Oh, shoot, it got me. I thought it was behind it.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Yes.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack.
Yep.
Would you like more details?
We just covered
we
that.
just covered that,
Then
so we're good.
proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
All right.
Did you actually scan these then?
No.
Tell her to scan it again.
Roger.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Do we just want to
Attack so
at
that
this
she
time
can.
so we can actually get the data on this thing?
Yeah. All right. Granted, there are 3 of them.
Great attack.
We also
Oh,
just got a critical.
nice.
So you can attack something else now.
Cool.
Criticals are random, as you might imagine. And if you do, they count as a once more.
This thing won't give up.
You guys,
You guys.
The enemy's weakness is fire.
there we go. It's weak to fire. That's all we know. Owie. Alright, now you could probably just rush it. Show off what that does. Just makes the battle go quick. So, obviously right now we're on about the same level as these enemies, but if in the future we just want to do some quick training, we can just obliterate them quickly doing that. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this is what Igor was talking about. After battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each with a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want and try to pick it out. So, blue cups will give us SP back. Green leaves give us HP. Yellow gives us gold, or yen, it gives us money. And obviously, this card over here on the left is a new persona. So we don't have that, we'll want to aim for it. So watch that card. I hope you like card watching tricks.
There we go.
This first one is obviously very easy. They get much more difficult the farther we get in the game. We now have Pixie. And we leveled up. We're now level 3. Fantastic. We can now create personas at level 3. Not that we've had that explained to us yet.
No.
My skill level has increased.
Oh, so she also leveled up.
Yeah. And now I'm curious. So we have Orpheus. We also have Pixie.
Who is strong against electricity and has Dia, which is healing, like what's her face has.
Yes.
So we can now also do healing if we want. I guess we haven't explained how to switch personas, but that is a thing.
We'll
that you
get
can,
to that. I'm sure the game will explain it.
And looks like we're just about done. I detect a shadow up ahead. Yes. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takiba to heal you. You should make a habit of checking your status before entering into a battle. Yep. That's okay. Try to get it in the butt. Oop. No butt, but you still got it. The size of the overworld shadow will tell you how many enemies you're going to be facing once you get into the battle. It's a better way to defeat all your enemies in battle than attacking them individually.
Perform an all-out attack.
Ah,
Would you care to?
we actually already talked about that.
Yeah.
That concludes the
Knock
basics
all
of
enemies down with
shadows
either
become
criticals
stronger.
or weaknesses, and then you
There
just
may be
get
times,
to
however,
beat the
when
crap out of them.
escape. This battle is one of those times.
Alright, and we cannot escape, so let's use some skills.
Agi, Agi, Agi. And because we know the weakness of these enemies, so our teammates should automatically,
Try and do that.
yes, if they have the correct
Keyword being should.
So I don't know if Junpei is actually the correct level yet to have Agi of his own. But if he does, he will also try to use it.
You attack
Boom.
the enemy's weak point. Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Let's do it! Beat the crap out of them. They're dead!
We did it.
To grow even stronger.
Oh, we have Pixie or SP healing. And because we have Pixie already, we
We
don't...
actually probably want the SP.
Yes, because I don't remember what happens if we pick a persona we already have.
So give me that, please.
Oh, wait, that was HP.
What?
Oh. Well, then maybe the herb... Wait, you know what? I think the herb might be items?
My skill level.
That is backwards.
I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Oh.
I'm the man. So wait, I think that means he also leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think...
You can check their status.
Can we?
I mean, you can check it that way, but you can also check it from the menu now. I think.
So, no. Level
he needs
5.
5. Wow.
To get Aggie. Dang.
Okay. Well, further in. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you can gain some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. Press the square button to issue orders to your allies. So we can split up, we can have them do the priority defeat shadows, or we can... Cancel, yeah.
So, I guess split up?
Sure. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP. So now they will go out and explore things themselves.
Individually.
As you can see, they're just going to run in wild directions.
Whoop.
Junpei just found something. Let's keep going for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
Junpei just picked up an item. I don't know...
We missed what it was, because, the other girl found the Yukari. Yes, that's it. She found an item, or the access point. So there's that.
That's it. Looks like that's everything.
Yeah. Alright. Well.
I guess that's it for today. Good, you found the access point. Please return to the entrance. And now, he'll give us the item.
Cool. Medicine.
So whenever you go to a new floor, he'll give you... Your party members will give you any items that they found. Or if you talk to them individually, I think they'll give it to you as well.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
Not that bad.
Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power.
I mean, you hit things like
Kick
twice.
some ass, but damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
It's
At
the
this rate,
tutorial
I'll catch
day,
up
it's
to you in
fine.
no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
I wish you let me go deeper in.
Mm-hmm. I was ready to knock this whole place out in one go.
Mysterious voice rings in your head.
The Fool Arcana. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. And with that, we have leveled up the Fool Arcana. The C's social link has reached level 2! Now our Fool personas will be stronger when we make them. Not that that makes any sense yet, really.
We'll get to it.
There is a lot to talk about in this game, and it takes a very slow time getting to it all.
Well, because it wants to introduce it to you in a way that you can digest it and not just be completely overwhelmed.
Indeed. Well,
Alright.
I think that's about it for today.
Oh, you did well today. Now let's head back to the dorm.
Can we go back in?
You guys did a great job, but you won't have to shoulder the burden forever. If only I hadn't gotten injured. Yeah, then you could be on our party. We could kick even more butt.
Do you mind not touching that? I use it to transport delicate equipment necessary for gathering information.
Let me back in.
That's enough for today. You have plenty of fighting. You have plenty of fighting ahead of you.
Let me fight things.
But we only have so much time to complete everything. Let us back in.
All right.
That is an important thing to note, is you pretty much will only have, when you explore the dungeon, you pretty much want to get it done in 1 or 2 visits.
If you're trying to be a completionist about things.
Yes. So we're going to be pushing ourselves pretty hard when we come to the dungeons in the future.
Yeah.
It's going to be miserable.
You do not have to play the game like that, though.
Yes, it's very true. Just note that you probably won't be able to get max friendship with every single other character.
Yeah.
Who dis? Hey, you're Hana, right?
Yeah.
Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close to Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomachika. Kenji Tomachika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry.
Okay.
I'm into older women.
Mm-hmm.
That's my character trait. Haha.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the student council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
Wow, top of the school too.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
Jeez, Yukari. You can smell that jealousy from a mile.
Just kiss her already.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
My daddy owns the school.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions, to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Work hard.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Yeah, I think I kind of got an idea what she was talking
Sure
about.
didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
We can work well to become better people.
Sure. It's a good thing you're not the one giving the speeches.
Alright, today we'll be going over the Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class.
These teachers, man. The school year's barely started and they're just like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes? No!
Stay awake.
Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself, taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I'll expect a slice of cake when you turn it in too.
Weird.
And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time.
Weird.
We stayed up and listened to the lecture.
Our academics has increased.
Cool. Academics are the most difficult thing to level up.
Yeah?
And we'll be working on that constantly.
Class has ended for the day.
As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend the time with those individuals.
Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around town as well as in school.
Cool. This is all great.
I hear that, starting on the 23rd, some athletic teams will be recruiting new members. Just the track team, kendo team, and swim team though. The others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you go check it out? Go down the stairs to the right and eventually you'll find it.
Cool. Dude, Mitsuru Senpai's speech this morning was crazy. I heard no one was even close to her in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bought her. Bleh. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man.
Are you okay? You're having so much trouble reading.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay. So, this is already the first day where we need to do a specific task.
Yes, it is.
Pretty much every single day in this game, we have to do very specific things. But we're not going to frame it like that.
Again, we are following a guide so that we can try and 100% this game. Do not be intimidated by this. You do not have to play Persona this way. You can play it however you want, of going around and spending time as you wish. It does mean that you will most likely not have time to do everything, but that's okay.
That's okay. In fact, this game heavily encourages doing a New Game Plus run, where you do carry over all of your stats and personas from the last time, and then you can fly through and actually 100% it. But it is technically possible to 100% the first time around, and a lot of people like to take that challenge, and that's what we're doing.
Yes.
So
what's the first thing we need to do today?
Leave the school.
All right.
We're not doing anything at school. School's boring.
Yeah, get me out of here.
Downstairs is probably the correct way to go.
Probably.
There's a lot of different areas around here, as you can tell. But we're not gonna be dealing with a lot of that.
Also, I'm curious. What's our status? Because that's always important to check, right? We are good. Okay.
Yes. If we are feeling less than good, we will definitely want to check on that. But the game will let us know if anything like that happens. But for now, we need to leave the school and go explore town. That was not the way out.
No?
Nope, you needed to turn left there.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know my way around the school.
That way.
Oh, there we go.
The shoes.
Perfect.
I will let you know eventually we will get the ability to start fast traveling. We won't have to just run around ourselves.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai! Where? Oh, there he is!
Mr. Popular.
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought
He really just likes to fight, doesn't he?
I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Senpai! Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
I swear I know this guy's voice actor.
Oh yeah, many of these voice actors have been doing a lot of stuff in anime dubbing. So you're gonna hear a lot of people familiar.
The police station?
A lot of familiar people.
A lot of people familiar.
You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Oh, Sean.
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway,
Wow,
I'm gonna head
rude.
out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly? But that's what makes him so cool.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Ah, well, let's go.
Alright, Akihiko asked you to meet him at the...
Polonia Mall police station.
Cool. You decide to head over there.
Alright, let's go.
Now, another thing I'm curious about. Lovers... Fool. Okay.
That doesn't matter yet.
Yeah,
The different types of personas will be important soon, but not yet.
Alright. Good to know.
For now, let's get out of here. Town map! So, he wants us to go to the mall, but we actually want to go to the Iwatodai station.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Beautiful grungy land. Let's go.
All right.
We will be going to the right, I believe.
It's over here.
Yes. Can you come down this way?
What?
Down this way, in this corner. That corner. No. Okay. I think we came to the wrong location. Alright, let's go somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm learning. I thought I knew where this location was. Let's go to Port Island Station. Maybe it's the other station. Oh yeah, this looks correct. Alright.
So you think down here? Oh, here, screenshot. Are we gonna go see a movie?
We're gonna go see a movie.
We're gonna ignore...
Dude, that's not the police station. Okay, we might be able to come back here in a little bit. So I think we have to go do this other thing first. But we'll be back here in just a teeny tiny little bit of time.
Yes.
Yep, to the mall we go. So the police station is on the left side. Not quite this far.
This?
Oh, there, it says police.
Oh, police. Got it.
This seems to be the police station.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
Money, money, money.
Oh, yeah.
Empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
Smart guy.
Leaving the fate of the world to kids.
Yep.
You don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need.
Cool. From here we can buy weapons and armor, which could be very useful to us. We don't want to spend any of this money on this map.
No.
Money is very difficult to come across in this game.
So we're going to be trying to make do with buying as little as possible.
When we go into Tartarus, though, we often will get money, or we can sometimes also get weapons and equipment.
Yes.
So we're going to try to rely on that as much as possible.
Only 5,000 yen. I'm going to take off since I'm in a bad mood now. Later.
Bye. Junpei has left. We can now do whatever we want. We can go spend this money on anything we wish.
Like...
A movie!
A movie! Woohoo! Sick! Police officer gave me money. I'm gonna go watch a movie.
Wasn't it Ikutsuki that gave us the money?
Whatever.
Someone else gave us money. We're gonna go watch movies with it.
Yeah!
Heck yes. Screenshot movie theater. In this area, you can visit various locations. Depending on where you go, you may be able to raise your charm, courage, or academics. If these stats are high enough, then you may even be able to make new acquaintances. Beyond that, you can also raise your persona's stats at the arcade. A movie marathon is playing. For those of you who want to be more courageous, 3 heroic tales are being shown. A student ticket is 1,500 yen. Would you like to stay and watch some movies?
Yes.
You've been inspired to be more courageous. Your courage has increased. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Alright, and that is how we spent our afternoon.
Yep, and now we go to evening.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our exploration of Tartarus, Akihiko is still in the mend, so for now I'd like you to lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work.
So now we also have an evening slot, and we can use that to go to Tartarus or do other things. And you might be expecting, you know, since we've already
Talked about how our schedule is incredibly full.
yeah.
The evening slot is still full, but it's mostly going to be used for upping our stats.
Yes.
There are only 2 social links that take place in the nighttime slot. So during the day, we're pretty much only going to do social links, and in the night, we're going to be upping our stats so we can do more social links.
Yeah.
Because that's what the stats are all about. You're now able to go out at night. How useful. But you know what? We're going to have to do that next time on Persona 3 FES.
Yeah.
So join us back here next time as we get into the full swing of
Persona life.
talking to people and beating up shadows.
High school life. Oh, look at that little idol animation. So good.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. See you guys next time.